And now for our 8th graders, we do a little something special, as our 8th graders are going to be graduating to high school, and we really hope that all of them stay up for wrestling. It's a lot of fun at the high school. Obviously, a lot more practices, a lot more structured, but you have an opportunity to get a lot better in high school. And we're really building a program this year. We filled almost every weight, which has been a problem for years in the past. So with more kids coming out, we can fill every weight. We can have competition at every weight. We can make everybody better. So we're hoping that all of these 8th graders will stay out. So when I call your name, we're going to present you with a little gift. And then the coaches, if they have anything they'd like to say, they will. So Caden Abrams. Caden, you here? We're going to hold our comments till the end. So, Eric Bader, Eric, you here? Braden Eckberg? Clap it up for her. Zach Elliott? Nolan Kemp? And as far as Nolan Kemp, state finalist Nolan Kemp. Chandler Pabon? Chandler? Asher Shaw? And Mitchell Sorensen. Alright, so you guys can stand right up in front. Now we can do a roasting. So right up in front here. Side by side. And I'll let the coaches, again, kind of special time. They're graduating up, so we need to just have anything that we're just going to pass the mic.
Let's go get a picture. Better.
Hi everyone, I'm Coach John Mauersdorf. I know Corey said in no particular order, but he did say my name first, so just wanted to point that out, guys. But anyway, so like Corey said, Andy wasn't able to come here, so he did have some words. I'm just going to read them out here. He's in Florida right now, enjoying the warmer weather. It was a fun season. We saw a steady improvement from a lot of the wrestlers as the season went on. Just wants to thank everyone for a fun year, and just best of luck to everybody in the upcoming spring season. So that was from Andy Grappa. You know, this was kind of, I don't know, my first year kind of running the older group practices. And I'll tell you what, this group of 8th graders was just a perfect group of young men who just worked hard, but also like to have fun at the same time. And you know what? It's a great atmosphere when you have individuals like these guys that come up to practice with that type of attitude. So I think the program in general does a great job where, you know, the older group here, the middle schoolers help and lead, and this group was no different. I love to see it pointed out. They did a phenomenal job with the younger kids, kind of leading early parts of practice, doing the stretching, kind of just given the instruction where then the younger wrestlers were following. So I think they did a phenomenal job this year. You know, the records might not, you know, records are fun to look at, but really it doesn't indicate how this group of wrestlers progressed throughout the year. I tell the kids to kind of be uncomfortable at practice so they can be comfortable, you know, during the actual tournaments and trying different moves or trying new moves, and they did a phenomenal job this year. So, you know, let's give them a round of applause here. I might have like a funny comment to say about each individual here, or at least a memory that I kind of remember during the wrestling season. So I'll start with Caden Abrams. I think the first time I met Caden was at, where were we at, the Marshall tournament? And I'm like, Caden Abrams, all right, I better go up there, you know, I'll be his coach, then see a coach out there. And I'm like, hey, what's going on, Caden? You know, he's in his sweatpants, I think. Didn't have a singlet on, he forgot it, he told me. But, you know, don't judge a book by its cover. I asked him, you know, what's your, if you have to choose, you want neutral, bottom, top? I think he said, neutral is my jam. I think that's what he said to me at that point. So, I'll never forget that. Whistle blows, he goes out there and just shoots it super fast and takes out the kid. It was awesome. He ended up winning the tournament. So, you know, that was kind of my first memory of Caden. You know, again, don't judge a book by its cover. Eric, on the other hand, first tournament I saw you was the DeForest one for your weight class, and I go, oh wow, he looks like a wrestler out there, coming out there. He's got some pretty big arms, you know, going out, but, you know, that was kind of my only experience with Eric this year, and I'm excited to see him if he continues to wrestle, you know, just in high school. Braden, I'll probably have to mention you and Zach together, because I think no matter where I see you, Zach's there, Braden's there. Braden's there, Zach's there. You know, they're great wrestling partners. They push each other. You gotta have a great wrestling partner like that. So I think they're awesome kids. They work hard. They like to have fun. So Chandler, I think the first tournament was at Oregon when I met you. And I'll tell you what, Chandler, a lot of kids like to shy away from when you get the flip. Going down in referee's position, not Chandler. He will pick that every single time, and he will get out. He ended up winning that tournament too, I believe. So, you know, maybe it's me watching you guys' first tournament. You know, that's a good luck charm. But let's see here. Then we got Asher. So, great story about Asher. You know, the last couple of weeks, I believe, at practice, he was putting in extra laps running around the mat, and he told me he had to cut weight for Team State to get to that next weight group. And then the Dunkin' Duels came, and we got free Dunkin' Donut patch or coupons. And then he told me the next practice he needed to bulk up and gain some weight. So if he could get him some extra Dunkin' Donut passes, you know, that'd be much appreciated. So while conflicting information there I'm getting from him, you know, I might have slipped him a couple extra Dunkin' Donut coupons here. So. And then we got Nolan Kemp. I mean, what else can I say about Nolan Kemp here? Maybe his dad can best explain, but, you know, state finalist, did an awesome job this year. You know, maybe I'll turn the mic over to his dad here, and he can embarrass him a little bit.
There's not much to embarrass Nolan about, other than his giant sweatshirt. If you want to ask a kid what's the epitome of work ethic, I would think that Nolan is definitely one of those kids. Not a lot of people realize, but Nolan practices 6 to 7 days a week, and that's what it takes, and that's what I want to realize. I'm not going to gloat about Nolan much, pretty humble. The biggest thing I want to say to the younger kids, if you want to get on the podium at any level, youth, high school, it's going to take more than just 2 practices a week. Gold medal is an amazing program, but we only practice 2, maybe 3 times a week, and it's going to take more. So I plead with you as parents and wrestlers, look into other programs. There's other programs in the state, there's other programs in Madison and surrounding areas. Look into it, get better at wrestling, and make DeForest wrestling better for the future, because Nolan's only one person, and I also wanted to say thank you to the 8th graders that came out for wrestling this year. Not a lot of people know it, but it is pretty much, other than Chandler's first year for everybody wrestling, right? Chandler a little bit, Ashton last year a little bit. But other than that, I mean, we're all first year wrestlers, and I think they did an amazing job.
Sorry, I forgot comment from Mitchell here. So, you know, as far as Mitchell goes, he did a phenomenal job this year. He probably had the toughest job in the weight room. In the wrestling room. It was to wrestle the coaches every single time, because we didn't have anyone Mitchell's size. And you know what? He held his own. I know Kyle wanted to say something about Mitchell here as well, so I'll pass the mic over to him as well.
Yeah, so actually I wrote a speech and I texted it to John to proofread and just read that to you guys. So that's all I got for the day. It was a great moment. Just kidding. Actually, I'll say something to a bunch of the kids. But so I'm not going to go down the line and individually say something, but I will say in DeForest we're trying to set a culture, right? We're teaching the kids how to practice the right way, how to play the right way, and it's not easy, but you guys have done it all season. And I have little kids, my sons and daughters in the program, and you guys are showing them the right way to do it. So I'm proud of you guys. I'm also thankful for the way. So that deserves a round of applause right there. I do have a lot of cool stories, but me and Big Mitch, we wrestled a lot this year, and so you made me a better wrestler, Mitch, so thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, you should do the little wave.